Ganz alleine. ZDF at Bauhaus mit Bernhoft.
Thank you. Dankeschön.
Stick around, and I know that she knows this here is all concrete, and I miss my little town, and I know that she knows that she knows. I'm sorry, but these are of a mind in a social frost. Just give me 7 seconds to gather my thoughts. It seems we're dealing solely with a social consciousness. I got no other shoulder to cry on but my own. No other but my own. And please won't you bring me back home? I miss my home. Bauhaus, this I know it's very early in the gig, but I want you all to sing along on the choruses now. Can you do that singing, yeah? You're up for it? You're up for it? Okay, it's very easy. It's call and response. I call out something, you respond. The same thing, and I call something back, and you respond. Okay, yeah? So I sing something in gibberish, and then suddenly I say, I know, she knows. Yes, you get the general idea there, but you need to be louder, because it's gonna be loud. You ready? Yeah! I got the big city blues. I don't wanna stick around, and I know that she knows this here is all concrete, and I miss my little town, and I know that she knows. I got the big city blues. I don't wanna stick around, and I know that she knows this here is all concrete, and I miss my little that's out, and I know that she knows. Very good. I know that she knows. I know that she knows. I know that she knows. It takes so many faces to fill me up. I'm way past the brim of this here cup. Ain't got no one to talk to, no one to hear me out, no one to do nothing but to be there, but to be there. Do some drums now. Do some drums now. Come on, come on. Hey. Thank you. Now that song is from a new album that I think is going to be out in Germany in just a few weeks, I guess. I have an old album though that I wrote about my hometown Oslo. It's a love and hate relationship I have with the town, and I was feeling very intellectual. I bought my glasses, and I often wear scarves indoors. Now, it turned out that most of the songs that I wrote for this album about Oslo is really about women. But then the glasses were stuck. Took away the scarf and felt slightly balanced. I'll play you a song about women now. This tiny flat is too big with her. I got no life in here when she's not around anymore. It's Sunday evening and the rain is pouring. I talk to the streets, but they tell me nothing tonight. Tonight, she just had to leave. And she could not tell me why. Something about her place, she had to go on her own. She just had to leave. And I'm no one to tell her how to live her life with ghosts I don't believe in. Sleeping, I gotta head out to find where she's hiding. She could be anywhere, this whole city's her home. I pray this town loves her just as much as I do. Oh, and then the fear hits me, she might be all alone in the cold, or even worse, being with someone she don't know. Tonight, she just had to leave, and she could not tell me why. Something about her place, she had to go on her own. She just had to leave.
ZDF at Bauhaus heute mit Bernhoft. Herzlich willkommen. Wie ist dein Deutsch?
Sehr schlecht. Ich hatte es in Schule gelernt, viele Jahre Zeit, and that's the only thing I know.
Okay. We're sitting here in the Bauhaus, which is famous for its design. How important is design for you and your music?
Not at all.
Not at all.
No, I'm.
But look at you. It must be important.
No, actually, the way I dress is purely functional. I don't want hair in my eyes while I'm playing. Glasses, I need to look at, in many directions at once, hence big glasses. Clothes, there are black and white since I'm colorblind, and so it's purely functional.
Which is very Bauhaus-like. Form follows function.
I guess you're right. The Bauhaus is all about function.
Yes. What about your music? Have you ever thought about making a song where form follows function? So you had the form first because you wanted to express something, or is the content first?
I guess popular music is all about a functional form. I think it works very well with... I mean, the shape of a pop song was actually defined by the length of the wax rolls that you use to record music on. So a pop song that is 3 minutes is very functional, in a sense. But I tend to think about music first and form and function afterwards, I guess.
So for some people, it's hard to play the piano because both hands have to do different things. You play not only both hands, but also guitars and different voices and percussion and everything. Are you very, very intelligent?
Yes. No, I'm not really.
I mean, you must have many, many brain sides.
No, I think what I do in the multitasking area is not more... I think it's not more difficult than if you were to drive a car and have a conversation and try to not hit the bicyclists at the same time.
How do you write songs? Is it like everybody does, with a guitar, and then something comes into your mind, or do you take your loop machine and just let it happen?
Both, and there's other approaches as well. I mean, I think I've done the most of the songs are written while I was out walking. Mm-hmm. Just thinking about something, and it can be a lyric thing that comes first. It can be just a rhythmic idea that comes first. I really couldn't tell. It's about 10, 12 different approaches to writing songs that I know, and there are probably thousands more. Thank you.
I've been working alone ever since I was a little kid. Dankeschön. Now I'll play you a song that is about secondhand clothes, and it's a song you can dance to. It's a challenge. I'll show you some moves, okay? Show you some moves. Here we go. Okay, here come the moves. I'm gonna rise up so you can do this. You can do this sitting down, okay? Good stuff. Very good. You just keep on doing what you want to do. If you want to do just the hips, you do just the hips. If you want to do the hands, just do the hands. If you want to do both and the lips at the same time, you can do that. Fly away in the back of a second hand shop. Draw the curtains and wake up in 1968 or 9. Fly away on the wings of a getaway plane. Fly away on your own and let your mind bring forward every little thing that you are. These shakes are brand me loose. Ain't got time to wake up. So many people to get hold of. I'm calling up this downbeat guy. I'd like to be for an hour or two. Slick and curious in every sense of the word. Fits my style like a hand in a glove. And just a flick of a wrist, I'm gonna do over and over again. Sometimes you just hijack somebody and you make them into your own. Make them into your own. Fly away in the back of a second hand shop. Draw the curtains and wake
It's quite unusual that you play just on your own, especially with this kind of music, like soul music, which usually needs a big band. Why is that?
Well, I wrote the music for a big band on both my albums. I've done one album before in Norway, where I come from. Now the reason for it being a solo thing was that the band was so busy. They had so much stuff to do that they hadn't any time for me. So I thought about scaling the band down, and I thought that's just too ordinary. Just this kind of music with a band with the 4 people in it, it's just ordinary. So I tried to scale it down to just me, and but I wanted like fuller arrangements as well, because I'm not very good at just sitting, sounding interesting, just a guitar. So and obviously there was a financial side to it as well, because when I travel alone, it's a very low costs. I'm a low budget airline, and
Bernhoft is like Ryanair.
Yeah, but still I'm much greener than Ryanair. I'm probably the most environmentally friendly band around. Umweltfreundlich.
Wunderbar, wunderbar. Sehr gut, sehr gut. You've learned Fusselrolle as well, right?
Fusselrolle, und there was another word I learned, Donnerwetter.
Yeah.
Because I've played twice outdoors in Germany. It's been a thunderstorm both times. So I'm good friends with Thor, the god with the hammer. And I know Wand, Gabel und Messer.
Very good, yeah. That's very important to know in Germany. Yeah. What do you miss when you play just on your own? Don't you miss your band?
Yeah. I kind of miss the social structures around the band. Because I was in a band before. I was a part of a rock band that was a full time. We were heading for we were trying to do it properly. And I kind of miss the social structures around that. But and I also think that a fundamental part of music is playing together and communicating between the musicians. And it's kind of strange that I do this solo stuff the most, actually, because I'm very aware of the communication part of music. But I tend to force the audience to become a part of the band, so I get around that.
Shoved inside a container with 15. Shipped on board a boat bound for Seville. Recycled by the members of the crew. She ends up on the streets of downtown Oslo. And defiant and proud, she stands her ground at night. Somebody will give in that, and I don't know how she feels, but I know it ain't right. Treacherous street lights over the blinders, blurring the dark side of the ruler supply and demand. I'll never be streetwise, but the signs of the towns I know reveal themselves in beastly shapes. Swinging himself, smiles from ivory teeth. But there is a darker story underneath. Dankeschön. It's called Choices. Go something like this.